Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Rulings regarding prayer. Tashahhud. Among the obligatory acts of prayer is Tashahhud, which must be recited in the second and last rak'ahs of all prayers while sitting and when the body is completely still. The words of Tashahhud must be recited in correct Arabic. If one doubts whether or not they have recited Tashahhud, provided that they have not yet gone into the next rak'ah, they must recite it. But if one has already gone into the next rak'ah, they should no longer pay attention to their doubts. However, if one forgets to recite Tashahhud, provided that they recall this prior to the ruku' of the next rak'ah, they must return and perform it, and they must stand up again and recite Tasbihat again. But if they recall not having performed Tashahhud in the ruku' of the next rak'ah or after that, their prayer is valid and it is not necessary for them to return. However, they need to perform Sajdatus Sahw twice. They'd better perform the qada of the Tashahhud after the prayer as well. When one forgets only the salawat of Tashahhud, if they recall this while standing for qiyam in congregational prayer, they must sit down and recite the salawat and continue their prayer again in order to keep up with the congregational prayer. Then they must perform Sajdatus Sahw twice for the extra qiyam once the prayer ends. But if one is performing prayers by themselves while reciting the salam of the prayer, they must return and recite the salawat and then recite the salam again. But if they recall after the prayer has ended, they have no obligation and their prayer is valid. Institute for compiling and publishing the works of Ayatollah Makarim Shirazi.